अर्शिता, ये
Yes, sir.
बताइए कि आपका कोई फेवरेट सब्जेक्ट है क्या?
Yes, sir. Sir, while I've studied all the subjects thoroughly, I like evidence law for its objectivity.
ओके, चलिए तो स्टार्ट करते हैं हम लोग आपका इंटरव्यू इसी इंडियन एविडेंस एक्ट से। मुझे ये बताइए कि बेस्ट एविडेंस रूल क्या होता है और कौन कौन से सेक्शंस को हम बेस्ट एविडेंस रूल में इंक्लूड करते हैं।
Sir, best evidence rule says that in order to prove a fact, the best and the most effective evidence should be produced before court. There are some principles of best evidence rules, such as hearsay evidence should be avoided. When there is a document, it should be proved by the documentary evidence over oral evidence. Where there is a document to be proved, then the very original document should be proved and not its copy. That is the documentary evidence should primary evidence should be given over the secondary evidence of that document. And there are some special powers given to the court to look for the proof of facts. Yes, sir.
कौन से सेक्शंस जो है वो बेस्ट एविडेंस रूल के लिए हम लोग इंक्लूड करते हैं?
Sir, जैसे for hearsay evidence, it is a principle, but an exception of it is in given under Section 6 Evidence Act, that is same transaction. For primary evidences over secondary evidences, it is Section 65, between 60, 64 Evidence Act. And for documentary evidence over oral evidence, it is section 91, 92. And regarding the powers of court to gather additional evidences, it is section 165 of Evidence Act. I'm sorry, I cannot recall the exact section, but I think it is all sorry.
ठीक है। रजिस्ट्री को क्रिटिसाइज किया जाता है कि रजिस्ट्री को हम बहुत सारे कारणों से क्रिटिसाइज करते हैं कि ये सही अच्छा एविडेंस नहीं है। क्या इसका रीजन हो सकता है क्यों क्रिटिसाइज किया जाता है रजिस्ट्री को?
Sir, because it is provided in the Evidence Act that if an oral evidence is given, then it should be given by the person who has witnessed that. And in hearsay evidence, we drift away from the rule and allow statement by someone who may not have directly perceived it. And it is considered, it is criticized because such witness may not feel responsible while giving the testimony. And he there also it is said that there will be no use of giving administering oath to him, and also at the same time he cannot be effectively cross examined.
ओके, बट हियरसे एक्सेप्शन तो 32 भी है, 33 भी है,
Yes.
एडमिशन कन्फेशंस भी हैं। देन सिर्फ क्या यही ग्राउंड हो सकता है रजिस्ट्री के लिए?
Sir, under section 32, 33, it is a rule of necessity that the witness whose statement is being brought into evidence is no longer available. So, as a matter of necessity and propriety, those statements are considered evidence. Whereas under section 6 or or the principle of res geste, we take into evidence the witness is available, but still he is considered a weak witness.
ओके, चलिए ये बताइए साथ में मुझे कि जो प्राइमरी एविडेंस और जो सेकेंडरी एविडेंसेस, तो ऐसे कौन कौन से डॉक्यूमेंट्स हैं जिनके लिए सर्टिफाइड कॉपीज आप दे सकते हैं?
Sir, public documents के लिए for public documents we can give certified copies. For foreign judgments we can give certified copies. For any other document whose certified copy is allowed by the law or by that authority, we can give certified copy.
डिस्कवरी ऑफ फैक्ट का मतलब क्या होता है?
Sir, discovery of fact is provided for under Section 27 of Evidence Act, wherein upon the basis of statement given by the accused, statement or confession given by the accused, he makes a disclosure statement, and ultimately on basis of that, some fact, be it weapon or something else, is discovered from that location. That is referred to as discovery of fact.
ओके, तो डिस्कवरी ऑफ थिंग एंड डिस्कवरी ऑफ फैक्ट में क्या डिफरेंस है?
Sorry, sir. I
Discovery of thing and discovery of fact. What is the difference between these two?
Sir, can I think about it for a moment?
Oh,
Sir, although I'm not sure, but I would like to attempt. Sir, discovery of fact may be a relevant fact which is relevant under Evidence Act, but discovery of thing may not be relevant under Evidence Act.
ठीक है। पुलिस ऑफिसर किसको माना जाता है अंडर सेक्शन 25 एंड 26?
Sir, under Section 25 and 26, anyone who can influence the proceedings can be, and who does investigation, has the power of doing investigation and collecting evidences, is considered a police officer.
ठीक है। चलिए, हर्षिता ये बताइए कि अगर कोई पर्सन कस्टडी में है और वो कन्फेशन कर रहा है जिससे किसी फैक्ट की डिस्कवरी हो रही है, एक व्यक्ति जो पुलिस कस्टडी में नहीं है वो पुलिस को स्टेटमेंट देता है जिससे किसी फैक्ट की डिस्कवरी हो रही है, बट हम सेक्शन 27 में सिर्फ उस पर्सन के स्टेटमेंट को ही डिस्कवरी फैक्ट के लिए कंसिडर करेंगे जो कि पुलिस कस्टडी में हो। क्या आपको लगता नहीं है ये आर्टिकल 14 का वॉयलेशन करता है? बिकॉज डिस्क्रिमिनेशन नहीं किया जाना चाहिए और ये डिस्क्रिमिनेट करता है।
Yes, sir. Sir, if we go by the theoretical interpretation, then if when a accused is in police custody and he makes a disclosure statement, then and a discovery is made, then it becomes admissible. However, in Agnu Nagesha, in the case of Agnu Nagesha and subsequently in other cases as well, the Honorable Supreme Court has held that even if the accused is not in the formal custody of police, but he is making such an incriminating statement before the police officer, he knows it that after this will not be allowed to go scot free. So in a way there is a constructive police custody, and even in such cases a disclosure statement resulting in discovery become relevant and admissible. So
बट इफ अ पर्सन इज नॉट अंडर द कस्टडी ऑफ पुलिस,
yes.
ठीक है, सो एंड इफ ही इज गिविंग स्टेटमेंट, देन जब हम बात करते हैं कि उसको कंसिडर नहीं किया जाता सेक्शन 27 में, तो इस ग्राउंड पे तो वॉयलेशन किया ही जा सकता है ना?
Yes, sir, but sir, it is considered if it is he's not in the custody, but after making such statement, he will not be allowed to go. So he will be apprehended. So in a way, he is in the he will be subsequently in the custody.
So person who is witness of a crime goes to police officer and make his statement while investigation under section 162 CRPC, क्या स्टेटमेंट उसके अगेंस्ट में यूज किए जा सकते हैं?
Yes, sir. Under Section 162 CRPC, if such witness during trial appears as prosecution witness and the defense is able to prove the statement, then it can be used to contradict him, and it can be used to, yes, sir, it can be used to contradict him, and then the prosecution can use to do re-examination.
ओके, बट क्या इन स्टेटमेंट्स को प्रोसिक्यूशन के लिए यूज किया जा सकता है उस पर्सन के जो विटनेस के रूप में स्टेटमेंट दे रहा है अंडर सेक्शन 162?
Sir, can I take a moment to think
ओके,
about? Sir, I'm so not in that case, but in any other case, it can be used.
ओके, ठीक है। हर्षिता, दैट्स इट फ्रॉम माय साइड।
हर्षिता, मुझे ये बताओ, ट्रांस माइग्रेशन ऑफ मोटिव क्या होता है?
Sir, sorry, ma'am, it is also known as transfer of malice and is provided under Section 301 of IPC. According to it, if the accused offender had the intention to cause death of a person and while doing that act unknowingly and unintentionally he causes death of another person, then he will be considered liable for the murder of such person. The mens rea which he had for the original victim gets transferred with respect to the ultimate victim.
हर्षिता, मुझे ये बताओ, अभी जो डिफॉल्ट बेल बीएनएसएस और पुराना जो सीआरपीसी है, उसके अंदर देयर इज स्लाइट कंफ्यूजन विथ रिस्पेक्ट टू जो कस्टडी है। वो बता सकती हो क्या कंफ्यूजन है?
Yes, ma'am. There has been certain change in the terminology used. For earlier, it was that up to punished up to 10 years and more than 10 years or death or life imprisonment. This was the distinction created, and respectively, it was 60 days and 90 days. However, now there has been certain change in the terminology used, and it is not clear if it is still up to 10 years or less than 10 years. There has been a recent petition filed in the Honorable Supreme Court regarding clarification. This is what I can recall about it, ma'am, right now. I'll read about it further.
क्या स्टेट गवर्नमेंट एडवर्स पोजेशन क्लेम कर सकता है?
No, ma'am. I'm not sure, but as far as I've read about it, state cannot claim adverse possession against private property because on the principle that state has a right to protect social engineering, they are protector of the people's right and cannot claim possession adversely.
अच्छा, हम ये जो 2G 3G ये जो स्पेक्ट्रम्स की बात करते हैं, ये किस तरीके के रिसोर्सेज हैं?
I'm not sure, but airwaves.
तो ये कैसे रिसोर्स हुए?
I'm not sure, ma'am. I'll read about it.
ओके, ओके, ठीक है. सो विल एंड योर इंटरव्यू हियर, हर्षिता.